All right, everybody, let's dive into another edition here of Tip Tuesday on the Sales Career Podcast. I'm your host, Kevin Hopp. So, let's talk about email for a second. I'm the phone guy. I'm sort of branding myself that, and I am in love with phone prospecting. Why? It is absolutely the fastest way to find out if your prospects have the problems that you can solve. I mean, why not just ask them? Why not just, step into their ear and say, hey, here's what I do. Here's the people I serve. Here's the problems that I solve. Is this resonating with you? Is this anything I can help you with? Now, not every prospect wants to interact on the phone. In fact, if you do some study on this, meaning look at some real data, you find that probably 40 to 45% sometimes of your target prospects will never pick up the phone. And if they do pick up the phone, the second they realize that it's not someone that they know or asked for a call from, they're going to hang up. The second, really quickly. We all know those people. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not interested. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah, who is this? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, oh, ooh, take me off your list, please. Yeah, thank you, bye. No matter what you say, no matter how you open the cold call, no matter how you start the call, they're going to jam on you. They're going to hang up on you. Now, what's the remedy for this? Email. As simple as that. It's other channels, okay? So social media, always. LinkedIn, always. We're always going to connect with anyone we talk to on the phone. But let's talk about how to use email effectively. And here is a very specific tip for you, okay? When you talk to someone on the phone and they say that they are too busy or they say that they don't want to talk or they hang up quickly, particularly if you didn't pitch, okay? So let's say the situation is, hey, this is Kevin with Hop Consulting Group. How you doing today, Steve? And Steve says, oh, hey, Kevin, who are you? Yeah, I'm with Hop Consulting Group. I know I'm calling out of the blue here. And Steve cuts me off and says, hey, I'm busy. Take me off your list. Bye. Hangs up. Perfect scenario. This happens to sellers every day, all day, unfortunately, okay? He's part of the 45% that we can't reach via phone. What you're going to do is you're going to send him an email. The subject line is going to be, thanks for the quick chat. Now, when we use cold email like this, and we can call it cold because we don't have an established relationship with Steve, but when we use cold email like this, what we're going to do is we're going to guarantee that our message actually gets opened and read. The big challenge with cold outbound email is really two things. Number one, can you get your emails to go where they need to go? Apple, Google, Microsoft, all these companies are making it really, really hard to send unwanted emails, cold emails that weren't asked for. So that's a big piece of the problem here is, will my email get to where it needs to go? It will if you send a one-off email from your Gmail or your Outlook account directly to this person, as long as you haven't spammed your total market and gotten, spam flags. If you have that problem, you have more problems than I can help you with today. But so the title of this email, the subject line is, thanks for the quick chat. The body of the email is very, very short and to the point. Remember, here's a really good tip for you guys. The best cold sales emails are going to be read on a phone, most likely. Think about all of us carrying these little computers, $1,000 computers in our pocket at all time. It's going to be read on the phone, and it's going to be 2 or 3 thumb scrolls at the very most before they hit delete. Okay? So short, sweet, and to the point. Thanks for the quick chat. Subject, or the first line, the first thing you have there is their name, Steve, comma. I know I called you unexpectedly. I apologize for the interruption, period. Next line needs to be something super valuable, okay? This is where we have our 10-second elevator pitch around why you called him. Now, what's really important here is we're not sending the email just to pitch our service. Thanks, sorry for the interruption, Steve. We're the greatest, blah, 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 and we have financing and blah, 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 blah. No, don't talk about what your company does in this moment. Talk about why Steve. Why did you call his cell phone or his phone or whatever? Sorry for the interruption. Steve, comma. The reason that I gave you a call today is I help people like you solve business challenges like X and Y. and we have this valuable solution that our customers have been feeling valuable outcome Z, wasn't sure if that was worth us scheduling time to discuss or not. That's a really powerful close. I wasn't sure. Keep in mind, every robo spam terrible salesperson out there is demanding time from people, asking for time, schedule with my Calendly link. This person never asked to hear from you. This person doesn't know what you do. So we have to make it inquisitive. We have to make them read this paragraph and say to themselves, that business challenge, I do have it, but I solve it a little differently. Oh, well, their clients are getting this valuable outcome from it. I'm going to reply back and say, well, what do you mean by this? Like most of the cold calling tips and most of what I suggest here, we're looking for that emoji where the person's like, curious. What do you mean by that? If we get that sort of reaction, we win. If you get that sort of reaction, they're most likely either not going to delete your email, not click spam, and they might reply. All right? And that's it. When it comes to cold email, that is really, really hard to do, to get someone not to hit trash, not to hit spam, and the chance that they might reply probably goes up 3 or 4 or 5x if we send that email, targeted email, immediately after they hang up on the phone with us, right? And remember, don't pitch in that email. Talk about why Steve, why that prospect. That email will get opened and it'll get read because they're connecting the two moments in their life together. I just had this random call from this random person. I don't like cold calls. Now I am Steve. I have my time to review what this person was calling me for. I'm going to open my phone. I'm going to see this and I'm going to think about it. And all our goal is as a seller is to get them to say, maybe. All right, everybody. Hope that was helpful. That's how I use cold email as a follow-up to a cold call. Have a great rest of your week. Cheers.